All right, welcome to 10.1 day 2. Here are your examples. This is your problem of the day. It looks kind of similar to yesterday's lesson. But let's go ahead and we are going to draw. So I see that there are two terms over here. And sometimes if there's too many terms, remember you can use circles and squares. So I'm going to circle the variable and then I'm going to put squares around my constants. Okay, so since on the right side of this equation, there are two constants, I have two squares, and I can actually put those together. So I have -5 minus 5, I can do keep, flip, change. And I have -5 plus -5, that gets me -10. I'm going to bring this p down because nothing happened to it. P equals, and -12 nothing happened to it. Okay, this might look a little easier for you. We are now going to get p all by itself, and we're going to do the opposite of that -10 to make a zero pair. -10, we're going to do plus 10, same number, different sign, cancels out. So I'm going to plus 10 over here. I am then left with p, 10 plus, and -12 plus 10, same or different signs. We're going to subtract. 10 minus 12 gets me 2, and we're going to keep the sign of the larger number, which is 12, so it's going to be -2. Final answer. Please pause right here and solve this one on your own on Nearpod. Okay, hopefully you had some time on Nearpod. Finish this or at home. So put your line down the middle. And if you're confused with how many terms there are, remember circle the variables, and we are going to box the constants. Okay, there are two red squares on the left side, and I'm going to combine these, -5 minus 3. So we do keep, flip, change. So -5 plus -3 is -8. And we are going to bring that 6b down and bring that 4 down. Then we are going to get 6b by itself. We are going to add 8 to both sides, add 8. We are left with 6b equals 12. And to get rid of that 6, we got to divide by 6. Divide by 6, b equals 2. Final answer. On to today's work. Again, we're going to be dilating images. Remember, transformation is a change. A pre-image is the starting shape, and the image is the end shape. Dilation means to resize. Scale factor is a number you multiply with to resize the pre-image. Enlargement means get bigger, reduction gets smaller. Okay, so we're going to be describing a dilation today. So we are going to list a point from the pre-image and from the image. Then we're going to divide the image by the pre-image, and that's going to get us the scale factor. Then we're just going to label this as an enlargement or reduction. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. So, and we're also going to write the rules. I'll show you how to do that. So we have been writing a bunch of ordered pairs in the past, but guess what? You get to pick one ordered pair, and that's it. Just for the sake of learning, try not to pick an ordered pair. Like I would not pick this one. That was supposed to be the highlighter. I would not pick this one because it's in the middle of lines. It's not in a nice intersection. I also would not pick this one because just for the sake of seeing patterns and how to do things, this is labeled as 2-2. And it's not going to help you understand the pattern of how we're going to do this, okay? So avoid those ones. So I'm going to pick either B or, no, D is the same thing. D is the same thing as C. We got 2-2, 2-2. So we're going to actually go with B. All right, so I'm going to pick B. So these 2 points. So I need to list the pre-image point of B. So B is +1, 2, 3, 4, and +2. The image point, remember the pre-image is just the normal letter, and the image point has the little prime notation on it. So this is B prime. So this one is +2 and +1. Okay, so I got my ordered pairs. Next, we are going to write, so we list the point from the pre-image and the image. Then we're going to divide the image by the pre-image. So we're going to set up a fraction. So we are going to take the image, so b prime over b. Okay, so I'm going to take one from here. So let's take 2. We're going to take 2 over 4. So I took one from the image, and I took the same one, that's my x, and I took the same x from the pre-image, and now I got 2 over 4, and we're going to reduce that. I see that 2 and 4, I could take 2 out of both of them. If I divide 2 by 2, I get 1. If I divide 4 by 2, I get 2. Okay, so maybe if that wasn't sticking, if that doesn't make too much sense, let's do one more. So I'm going to do the y's. But if you have a grasp of this and understand this, this is where you end. This is our scale factor. Scale. Let me see how I write it. Scale factor. Okay. Now let's do the y's and make sure we got the same one. So we need b prime over b. So I'm going to do the y's. The b prime, y b prime, y b prime. So I'm going to say y, which is 1 over the y of the b, which is the pre-image, is 2. Hey, that looks like what we started with. It is already a reduced fraction. We got 1/2, 1/2. So our scale factor is 1/2. So now to write the rule, how we write the rule is we are going to do, it's going to look like parentheses, kind of big ones, and it's 1/2 x, comma, 1/2 y. So really, you just write an ordered pair and you put the scale factor in front of it. All right, shall we try another one? I don't know where my recording thing went. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. So we're gonna pick 1 point. Now, unfortunately, remember I told you that all the, like to avoid the ones that have the same ordered pairs. Well, this one we can't avoid it. So let's just pick one. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. It's not like you're gonna get it wrong. Just for the sake of learning this, we were trying to avoid it, but that's okay. So let's pick A. So I'm gonna pick A and A prime. Okay, and we are going to do the pre-image point. The pre-image point is the one that does not have a tick mark, so we're going to do A and A prime. So the point of A is +1, +1, 1, comma 1, and A prime is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be +1, 3, +3. And then to find scale factor, you have to do the image divided by the pre-image. So I am going to take A prime divided by A and pick one of these ordered pairs. So I'm going to let's pick X first. So I'm going to pick A prime. I'm going to do 3 divided by 1. And 3 divided by 1 just gets you 3. All right, let's try the other number just in case we need extra practice. So A prime over A, so I'm going to pick the other number, but maybe you're like, Mrs. Abbott, they're the same, aren't they? So yeah, they are. 3 over 1 equals 3. Okay, so always the image goes on top of the fraction, pre-image goes on the bottom of the fraction, and you divide it or you just simplify it. And so we got 3 over 1. And so the rule is going to be 3x, comma 3y, and you're done. And we forgot on the last one, but on this one, so did our shape get bigger or smaller? Maybe we could just write bigger. So it's a whole number, it got bigger. Up here, we had a fraction, so our shape went from a bigger shape to a smaller shape. So this shape got smaller. All right, and that is it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Have a good day.